made me a better sports fan because I wasn't following the Mets, the Rangers, the Giants, or the Knicks very closely. I followed them enough to have a conversation with them, but never 100%. This show made me a better sports fan. It made me need to follow them. I can't host a sports talk show without knowing the 8 teams. Definitely not. I mean, I'll tell you, I think I can go dollars for donuts with anyone on the Mets, Giants, and Knicks. I think that's a fair statement to make. All right, let's keep the calls coming. Caller, you're on Beyond the Game.
Hi, Jacob. It's Dom.
Dominic! Yeah!
There he is.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Emotional. Very emotional.
Hey, don't worry. I've been with you. Emotional the whole week. It's been an interesting week. It's different, but
it's been a ride. It's been a fun ride. Yeah, definitely. Dominic, I just want to say this. You're going to do great things in Oneonta. I'll repeat what I said on air. You did this with your eyes wide open. You know exactly what you're getting into, and we got to go to a Jet game at some point.
Yes, we definitely have to. I'm going to try and come home at least one of the weekends where I can try and make it to a game. So
it's a 3-hour drive. It's a 3-hour drive from Oneonta to MetLife Stadium. So
I could do it.
Right.
I could do it.
All right,
as
Dominic.
long as it's not snowing.
No, definitely not. I wouldn't expect that. You'd have to leave at 7 o'clock. All right, thanks for the call.
Yeah, exactly.
I appreciate
no problem.
it.
Do well in Hofstra, all right?
Not going to Hofstra. Working World.
You're not anymore?
No, I didn't have to go to Welcome Week. Yeah.
Wow, look at you.
No,
right.
I got news. I'm joining the Working World. I can't say what I'm doing,
awesome.
but it's going to be fun.
Best of luck.
Yeah,
Best of luck.
I'm looking forward to it. Thank you. Good luck to you as well.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Man alive, this is tough. In addition to making me a better sports fan, it's also made me a better person. My God, that phone is ringing off the hook. This show and just being at this station has opened my eyes to so many flaws in my character that I knew I needed to correct to make it in the real world. And thank you to everyone. Sean, Joe, Ritter, you, Mark, you, Eric, a million people to thank for my personal development. All right, let's keep the calls coming. Caller, you're on Beyond the Game.
Hey, Jacob, it's the G-Man. How are you?
Doing good. What's going on? Calling back?
Not much. What?
You calling back?
No, I'm not calling back. It's Greg Charkowitz. How are you?
You know what it is? Someone else goes by that name, Ron Gerard, who just called in like a half hour ago. So I thought you were the same guy. I'm sorry, Greg. Your brother just called. So yeah, I appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, no problem. I just want to wish you the best of luck, and you know that you've had such an awesome show, and I just want to say best of luck to you on all your future endeavors.
Thank you, Greg. I know you want to be a YouTuber. You'll get there.
Yeah.
You just have to take up boxing. That's all it takes now.
Yeah. Yep.
Right. Thanks for the call.
All right. No problem. Bye-bye.
All right. Enough about me. This isn't about me. This is about the end of the show. And I'll dedicate this portion of the show to you guys. You know, I trained you guys hard and fast, but you hit it out of the park. I mean, the other half of my legacy, the first half is the NCC football relationship. The other half is the fact that I'm going to be hearing you guys doing great on air. All right, we do have another caller on the line. Let's keep it going, caller. You're on Beyond the Game.
Hello, it is your boss.
Not for too much longer, Sean. Only 10 more minutes. How are you?
I have 10 minutes left to fire somebody.
Definitely. You can fire Mark. I don't mind that. Fire me live on air. That'd be awesome.
I just wanted to call in and say, Mark, it's been great working with you. These last 2 years have been fabulous.
Oh, no. I got the boot.
I mean Jacob. I meant Jacob.
I can see how you would mistake us.
Oh, my son, I'm so sorry. I can't believe I got the two of you confused.
Oh, gee whiz. Listen, Sean, you are the best boss I've ever worked for. You've made me a much better person. You've made me a much better person on air. I can never, ever pay you back enough for everything that you've done for me. It's meant that much to me.
You can make the check payable. You can pay me. It's okay. I want to know why it took to your last show to get former sports players to call in on the show. Where were those guests all the last 2 years? Jacob?
Wait a minute. Wesley Walker did it last year. He did it in April of last year, and Ron did it the Friday before the Super Bowl.
I don't know. I feel like you're reaching into your back pocket at the last second to hear the whole thing I say. Jacob, don't go. Please, don't go.
No, definitely not. I'm not going to pull a Francesa. I can promise you that.
Well, Jacob, I wish you nothing but the best of luck in whatever you're doing. The show is in very capable, good hands moving forward. For everyone who's listening, there will still be sports next Friday at 3 o'clock, but it will not be the same without Jacob Falk at the helm. But I am confident that we will be moving forward. The station is in good hands with everyone else that's sitting in the room behind you and around you. And listen, those last 2 years have been definitely a roller coaster. And I don't know about you, but I'm happy to be getting off the ride.
Definitely, I am too. I think we're both sick of each other.
Wow. Not holding anything back.
Thanks for the call, Sean. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Best of luck, Jacob.
I think you guys will run together someplace soon. So
They must really like each other. Oh my goodness.
He's the best boss I've ever worked for.
No.
All right. I'm going to turn this over to you guys. What's your guys' favorite moment that we've had together? It could be on air, it could be off air.
I'll tell you.
Right.
Number one, first of all, I want to thank you. I think you deserve it. I think you deserve everything that comes to you in this industry.
No, you're very welcome.
And you've made me a better friend, a better sportscaster, a better person.
Thank you.
For knowing you.
Thank you.
Having said that, we've had our battles, whether it been the Tyler Austin bet that, by the way, early returns in my favor, or even just right now, the argument we're having over a Teddy Bridgewater trade. It's always been fun. I've never not had fun, and my favorite moment was when the Brian Colangelo news came out, and we spent the entire broadcast laughing about it. We just could not. It was the silliest show we've ever done, but it was the funnest show because we just kept it light about these nonsensical stories that happened to be in the news that day. And it was always like that. It was always fun first. And you managed to orient an intelligent, entertaining sports show fun first. So thank you.
No, thank you. We do have a caller on the line. Caller, you're on Beyond the Game.
Good afternoon. It's Matt from...
Hey, Matt from East Meadow. How are you? Matt going once. Matt going twice.
Sold.
That's the best call we've had so far. That beats Wesley Walker. You know, Francesa didn't have that his last show. I mean, gee whiz, I need Monzo here. I got to get Monzo or McMonagle here. Oh, gee whiz.
Well, Jacob, I can tell you what my favorite moment was with you. Actually, there's a couple. One of them was the first time that I met you. And, you know, I went into the recording studio over here at WHPC, and you were recording. I introduced myself to you. And that afternoon, you had me on my very first show. That was the very first time I was on the radio, and you know what? I look to you as the person that really changed my life around in terms of the radio industry. You made me realize that this is what I want to do. And honestly, one of my favorite memories with you on the air is the solo shows that you and I have done. It was really the first time that I really got to just talk sports with you for a full hour. Very intelligent conversations, just great all around. And Nick is right. Every time that you have set foot behind that mic, it was always fun first and then sports. And you know what? You did a great job of doing it. Obviously, I will miss you, and you bet your ass that we will keep in touch. I promise you that. And I'm telling you, you are going to do great things, and I can never, ever thank you enough for what you have done.
No, I can never thank you enough for being my rock and for being there when we expanded to Tuesdays. There was no one else who I'd have rather had there than you. All right, we do have another caller. Caller, you're on Beyond the Game.
Hello.
Well, hello there, Jacob.
Michael Anthony, how are you?
I'm fine, my good man. I want to wish you the best.
Thank you.
Congratulate you on all the wonderful work you've been doing at the station the past couple of years. And you hate to see you go, but we know you got some great things coming up in your future.
Yeah, I'll be around.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, I mean, I'm not I got to say, you know, many people know down there, I'm not the biggest sports fan in the world, but I've certainly been very appreciative of what you've been doing. You know your stuff, you know, man. So,
thank you.
Yeah,
thank you. I'm gonna miss you, my friend. I really am.
Hey, remember the station never closes its doors. Everyone's welcome back to say hi. You know that.
Good. Good. All right. Thanks for the call.
My pleasure, man. Good luck.
All right. We got time for one other question. What's the thing I've taught you that you'll keep with you throughout your radio career?
Accountability. Accountability. Obviously, we always, make these bold predictions. Dodgers missed the playoffs. But, you know
See
what?
that? I know what I'm doing.
I think that's really one of the biggest things that you have taught me personally is accountability. Have fun with what you're doing. Just, be happy that you're here because, not a lot of people can do this. But you have taught me to just stick with what I say, just stick with what I talk about what I believe in. Look, my parents have a hard time getting me to do that, but you have done a great job of doing that yourself. And you know what? I think that's one of the biggest things that, I will keep with me.
All right. You know what? All right, go ahead.
Okay, Jacob, thank you for the great 2 years you've had at the station. It's been a great run. Some of my memories we've had mostly off the air, some on the air. So let me name them. The second time I ever met you, I still didn't know you from a hole in the wall, but you gave me a great big hug.
Yes, I remember that. No, we hit it off.
The legendary Jacob Volk bear hugs.
We hit it off.
And then I told you, we're friends, but cool off a little bit. And then
still don't like hugs.
And then the Thursday night, the gender rant on the Thursday.
Oh my God! Do you remember that? Holy hell! Yeah, that was the impetus to getting this show off the ground because we did such a good job on that show that we got our own.
That one, and then the WABC Sid Rosenberg looking for the producer,
Craig Schwab. Yeah,
you were with Craig Schwab. I don't remember Sid Rosenberg saying, "Where is this F guy?"
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? Also, the Yankee games that we went to all the time has always been a pleasure.
Yes.
And then also the Super Bowl party you hosted one year.
Definitely. Well, 2 years.
2
all
years.
Right, we got about a minute left. Let's make it fast, guys. Time for the bottom of the ninth. Mark, we'll start with you.
Thank you, Jacob. It's been a great run. I think we'll hear you on the air somewhere soon. Some would be idiotic not to pick you up on their station. So,
Eric?
Well, obviously, Jacob, thank you for everything that you have done. It really means a lot to me that I really got to know you. And you know what? I will not take that with a grain of salt. That's going to be with me forever. Promise.
Thank you. Nick?
I'll take it with the whole salt shaker. It's been a pleasure to know you. Like I said, I'm a better person for having known you, and good luck in everything, man. I speak for everybody at the station when I say we can't wait to see what's next.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Mark, you're my best friend. I couldn't ask for anyone better to have started the show with. Brandon, you're the golf guru. What would I do without you for the majors? Dominic, my favorite Jet fan. I'm going to miss you, my friend. I'll miss you most of all, Scarecrow. Eric, the IBS award winner. Great things are in store for you, my friend.
Thank you.
Joe Ardita, just apply yourself, man. You have all the potential in the world. Just apply yourself. Nick, keep doing what you're doing, buddy. You're the best. You really are. Matt, keep improving. You have all the potential in the world. Sam, if you're not hosting before this year is out, something's gone horribly wrong. And Eleanor, gee whiz, I'll go over. I don't care. Nothing's going to happen to me. What are they going to do? Fire me? Technically, not an employee in 12 seconds. All right, Eleanor, I can never pay you back enough for everything you've done for me with hockey. The show is that much better without you. Or with you, I should say. Wow, Freudian slip there. All right. Looks like we're about out of time here on Beyond the Game. For Mark Talkovsky, Brandon Johnson, Dominic Arbolino, Eric Fischetti, Joe Ardita, Nick Ornberger, Matt Charkowick, Sam Eisenberg, and the true hockey maven. Tell if that other guy can't say that enough, Eleanor Chompy. I am Jacob Volk saying thanks for listening.